like, bottom line, if I'm in the final two and Lawan is voting for me in that jury house, he's going to vote for whatever his emotions.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? This is a real good week for us to get out somebody who is a big threat, and it could fuck up our game later on, or it could, you know what I mean? Versus getting somebody out who, I want the floaters all gone first. That'd be awesome. But then we also got to worry about the fucking wild cards, like Adam, who you never know where he's going to stand. You know what I mean?
Well, what we do is put them up, and then, get one of them on our side, and just be like, listen, next week, the keys are over, let's put up fucking Lawan and whoever. Yeah. Like, let's get floaters out. We'll tell them, and then if we win again, then we could pick whoever we want. Yeah. But the deal we'll make is be like, listen, next week...
You talk to Dominic, too. You guys talk to Dominic, too. How do you feel with Dominic?
I feel like in the beginning, I didn't trust him at all, but now he's got nowhere to go, so I feel like he's really coming around and trying. I could even see it. I could definitely see it, how he's coming around.
Now, how do you feel with Adam?
Adam, just from the... remember I talked to him before everything, and he just came up to me. He's like, "Dude, is everything cool?" You know, and he's like, "Is everything the same?" And this was like the other day at the pool, and we were taking pictures. I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, just let me know if something goes different." You know, I feel like Adam would be more sneaky.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not that he's sneaky because something's up.
I know.
Yeah.
Like he's the worst. That you could read it, but then you're just like, "Well, what is it? What's up?" You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We were talking about what if Adam was like America's player.
Danielle told you that.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You can't get. What the fuck did he do? Did he make me wear an elephant nose and run around?
No. She was like, because they asked an awful lot of questions to him in the.
So what? Because he's a goofball.
I know.
Look at this house.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
what I think.
If he was America's player, we'd have a hard time pinpointing what was fucking weird.
What's he playing?
That's what I'm saying.
I never had an emotional moment with him. What does he want to see? How much bacon we could eat?
I don't know.
No, Danielle jumps to these conclusions. She told me too. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, relax. You know?
Yeah, right. I know. Well, I was like, because last year the person who got America's player for our season, like the second time, or it was the second time of the tour, I didn't even guess. I mean, it was hard to because they didn't have fucking do anything. All Reagan had to do was slip a note under a pillow. That was it.
To be honest, if he is America's player, which I don't think he is, who cares?
Well, the only
thing it's not going to cloud my judgment.
Well, if it's America's player, they vote, and America controls their vote. So if America wants to flip a vote, it fucks our game up too.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's the only concern I have for America's player. But past the other stuff, I can give a fuck if he's.
But the problem is, though, if he was America's player,
stupid, like whoop-de-doo.
Well, if he was in that first vote with Keith and Portia vote, he wouldn't have voted for Keith. Right?
Well, he might not have been America's player yet. I don't think they give America's players right off the bat, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Every season?
Well, Eric Stein was.
He was good, though. And he'd influence votes. Adam just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, either way, we know. We have to put the two of them up. We gotta.
How do you feel? Is Dominic coming around to you guys? He is.
You
see a change.
I do see a change for sure. I told you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we cut the fucking head off the beast when we took Cassie out.
Yeah, that was because they had nowhere to go, especially Dominic. That was the main reason.
He sent home Keith. He sent home Cassie, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, I'm next on the chain. Either I join up, and fucking because the thing is like if he works with us, I think Dominic is bright enough to realize that we are a big fucking force, and if you try to take one of us out, guess what? You're fucking next on the list.
That's what my thing is.
But see, Adam, I feel like it's just going to keep trying to flip-flop and play the middle as long as he can and not really be out there, and then fucking as soon as he got an opportunity to fucking backstab us. I just don't trust Adam because he was I got a second chance. Yeah, he's like, a second chance. I got a second chance. He kept saying that. I was just like, cool, man. But I'm just thinking in my head, like, fucking you sounded the same way last time. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Honestly, the truth is I don't trust either one of them, but we have to basically pick the lesser of two evils.
Yeah. I think Dominic would be loyal, and I think he plays with his heart.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, I'm not going to lie, I feel more comfortable with thinking that Danielle's got a fucking hold of him because he's in love with Danielle. So now that Cassie's gone, it'll be even more so.
He could focus his love.
Take away some of the gameplay too. And as soon as we need to get rid of him, we can get rid of him.
But Danielle would be willing to cut him at any time?
Oh yeah, I told her that. I was like, hey, just so you know, if we are using him, remember, if he's like a little puppy. I don't want to see you crying when you gotta take it back to the pound.
Yeah. And then just think who would be harder to get out later though. Like if we did give Dominic, he got out. Adam, who?
But we have to remember the
mean?
biggest mistake that we make in this game is assuming how the competitions are going to be set up. Because last year when I left, the remainder of the competitions were literally all fucking physical. And the reason being, every single person that was in the game weren't strong mental players. They were physical players.
Yeah.
So you kind of look at who's left in the game sometimes, and that does help dictate the games. But we have a pretty diverse cast, which means I don't think they're going to be just physical or just mental. They're going to be both.
Yeah.
So we can't necessarily anticipate a single type of challenge. And could variable be skill, which is always fucking crapshoot. So, and we're not going to be able to pick the list this time. So it's just going to be whoever does better on the skill. I don't know. For all I know, Adam could have been fucking Pac-Man champion in high school.
He was on the bowling team.
Yeah. That was junior high. He was president.
Well, the good news is that you put them both up and tell them both the story, and you'll get a better feel.
Yeah.
Throughout the week.
Well, like I said, no matter what,
we went to POV, then you're really going to get a feel.
Yeah.
Or you're going to really.
Because I honestly, no matter, just because they're teammates, and well, they're not going to be sitting in the have-not room, which is great. If we were to grab both of them aside and because they both are telling us that they would be willing to throw the POV if we needed him to get rid of the other one. So, and I don't see either one of them going to the other one and saying, look, this is what they told me.
Yeah. Because
that'd be stupid on their part. You know what I mean? Because as soon as we know that they both know and they don't throw it and they start trying and they lose, like, well, Adam, you told it. You know what I mean? Either way.
Especially if they go up, they're gonna do whatever.
Yeah, because they know they have to compete against each other if they don't come down. So,
yeah, and then once we get that veto, then they're really going to be like, listen.
I think, and this is why I can't get out of my head. I think there's two players in here that want to be the manipulators and the fucking great game players, and that's Adam, because he's just a Big Brother fanatic, and fucking idolizes Dick and all these other players that were really manipulative.
Yeah, but he sucks.
I got that. Yeah. And the other one who sucks just as bad is Portia. She can't stop telling me about how much she wants to manipulate this and blah, blah, blah. So we can't trust her, but she's still in our corner. You know what I mean? We just got to kind of like keep her over in this area and make sure that she's not going crazy or fucking
getting cocky.
Yeah. And we just don't tell her anything. We feed her information that is common knowledge and just tell her in whispering so she feels special. And you got to do is just let her be in love with you.
She's not in love with me for the millionth time.
Okay.
Shit, if you went to kiss her, she'd go for it.
I feel like I'm competing.
Do you think that would work with other people?
I feel like I'm competing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure you tell Jordan, we're cool like that.
Yeah,
I didn't want her to stress
She's
out.
Like, Rachel's mad.
I know. We didn't want her to stress out. It really is not a big deal. I honestly thought it was going to be her going off by herself anyways. I didn't even think.
I thought it was going to be a movie premiere or something like outside.
Me too. Well, she took me and said 4. She wanted to take Shelly because she's been on slap for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
do something nice. And
then she didn't want to split up you two, bring one of you and
Yeah.
make the other one mad. So she just then she said Clea, and then she told me, she's like, I probably should have fucking took Danielle. And then I was like, what are you going to do? It's a fucking crapshoot.
It's not a big deal. And you brought the sushi down. It really is not a big deal.
Really, the only thing you guys missed was the half-hour program.
Yeah.
Because you ate exactly what we ate, and the fun part was when Hoff came in.
I know.
And I got to tell you, I really liked it.
That was super cool.
I loved it.
I know, me too, dude. I grew up watching Knight Rider.
I thought that was so cool.
I love it, dude. She probably watched Baywatch.
Yeah.
So that was the fun part. And then he came up here for 2 minutes and he took off.
He was really cool too. But I love the fact that he was like, "Oh, I spent some time in this room." Like he was straight up. Like he's had a lot of drama in his life.
Oh yeah.
But he fucking admits it. He's not like one of those, too cool for school guys. But he was really cool. Yeah, but I my friend from Germany when I was in high school, he was an exchange student. He'd tell us how big.
Even a singer.
Huge.
Well, Jordan is so cute because she's like, He's like, you won last year. She's like,
Yeah.
And then right when we were walking outside, Jordan was up. I'm like, go hug him. And I pushed her, and she goes, no. And she ran like behind everybody. Yeah.
Do you think is she like a super fan of Baywatch or like David Hasselhoff?
Well, she knew his
She
fucking
knew
name.
him. Yeah, she knew him.
Mitch Buchanan.
Well, she came up to me, and she's like, what's Mitch Buchanan's name? I'm like, David Hasselhoff?
Oh, that's what she said when she was trying to come up with it originally?
Yeah. And she's like, David Hasselhoff, I got it. She goes, I got it. I'm like, all right, go say it. I'm like, how
I
did you
still
come up with
cannot
David
believe she got it off
Hasselhoff?
that first
Good thing you
clue.
told her to say it.
Well, she was going to say it anyway
Was
because
she
she's like,
going
I
to?
got it.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, I got it.
Dude,
and I'm
you
like,
know,
all right.
you know what I said my first one was? After the microphone, I was like, Michael C. I was like, Michael C. Hall? I was like, Dexter? Please let it be Dexter.
That was a good guess.
I know.
When I was outside before we got the second clue, I'm like, soap, opera? I'm like, Oprah? I'm like, Oprah? I'm like, there's no way, dude.
I know, right? She flies in like on a helicopter.
Yeah. Oprah.
I got Oprah and then opera. And then when she said, then with David Hasselhoff, I'm like, that's soap opera. And I'm like, this sucks. I don't know any soap opera people. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, I don't know. And then when I saw the Knight, I'm like, Mike Knight.
Dude, you know, I kept saying that to her. I was like, do you know a soap opera guy named Michael Knight?
I think of Mike Knight. That's it. I just went in there. I'm like, I don't know who he is.
And I can't even believe I didn't even think Knight Rider. I even knew that I knew Michael Knight.
I didn't know his name was Michael Knight.
Really? I do. I just probably fucking...
They're
I guess I
probably
wasn't-
like, how does not more people guessing this? They probably thought it was so easy.
When you know the answer, it's easy. When
Yeah.
you don't,
Yeah.
Then they put the Baywatch thing out, and I was like, what is that? Life?
Well, and then I wasn't sure if there was going to be like abstract clues that were like about the person or if it was their name or, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm going to fucking making up names out of things that aren't even supposed to be made names. But I don't know. Either way, it was cool. It was cool.
Well,
It's cool to see
I wanted
any
to guess
human
Michael
being.
Bolton.
Yeah, that's what she was in for Michael
what?
Bolton. I was like, Michael Bolton. She's like, is he even alive? I was like, that's even worse. I said,
dude, Portia gets Michael Jackson
what did you? I was like,
in the diary room.
oh, in the diary room?
Yeah.
That's totally making the show.
Yeah, that's making it.
That's awesome. Michael Jackson.
She goes, I guess Michael Jackson. I go, how are you going to switch lives with Michael Jackson? She goes, oh.
Dude.